welcome to our second BAE Systems Minibot Challenge Awards show, this time honoring Color Conundrum winners. Thanks to everybody for participating in Color Conundrum. We understand how challenging it was to take time for this, especially when you were also preparing your submissions for the FRC Awards and their competition. So thank you so much for playing. This time around we had 33 teams, 9 from Connecticut, 13 from Massachusetts, 5 from New Hampshire, 5 from Maine, and 1 from the great state of Vermont. And now, without further ado, our awards. We'll begin with our Judges Award. The Judges Award recognizes a team whose solution to the challenge was unique or otherwise noteworthy. This team's solution may not be the fastest or have the most elegant code, but the judges felt that it solved the problem in a visibly creative way. This team turned the game on its head. To make things interesting, they added 6 additional batteries to the field, and they drove upside down, and yet they were still able to thread the needle at top speed between 2 batteries. For their acrobatic driving, the judges award the Lincoln Beachy Award to Team 2262 Robo Panthers from Holliston, Massachusetts. And now the Team Spirit Award. The Team Spirit Award recognizes a team whose enthusiasm for the challenge, for their sponsors, and for their team is evident in their video submission or in their robot decoration. This team submitted an autonomous run that was disqualified for the robot leaving the course during the run. Despite this setback, they took the time to create a humorous video that was perfectly timed to the run as it knocked over batteries and departed for points unknown. Adios, Romy, and congratulations to Team 178, the Second Law Enforcers from Farmington, Connecticut. And now on to the Robot Performance Awards. As you know, there were choices here, and that meant that there were a number of possible pathways that you could take. We're going to recognize each of the variations. So we've got teleoperated on course 1, teleoperated on course 2, autonomous on course 1, and autonomous on course 2. And then we will honor the shortest time when you combine the scores together. So with that having been said, let's take a look at teleoperated performance on course number 1. In third place with 10.22 seconds, Team 8167 Cognitives from Durham, Connecticut. In second place with 9.53 seconds, Team 2712 Power Surge 4H Robotics from Woodbury, Connecticut. And in first place with 9.40 seconds, Team 195 Cyber Knights from Southington, Connecticut. For teleoperated performance on course number 2, in third place with 7.80 seconds, Team 172 Northern Force from Falmouth and Gorham, Maine. In second place with 7.40 seconds, Team 4905 Andromeda 1 from Ayer, Massachusetts. And in first place with 7.03 seconds, Team 155 The Technonuts from Berlin, Connecticut. For autonomous performance on course number 1, in third place with 19.10 seconds, Team 155 The Technonuts from Berlin, Connecticut. In second place with 15.53 seconds, Team 4905 Andromeda 1 from Ayer, Massachusetts. And in first place with 14.50 seconds, Team 5846 South Coast Corsairs from North Dartmouth, Massachusetts. And autonomous performance on course number 2. In third place with 9.17 seconds, Team 61 The Intimidators from Blackstone, Massachusetts. In second place with 8.75 seconds, Team 8167 Cognitives from Durham, Connecticut. And in first place with 8.63 seconds, Team 1729 Team Inconceivable from Peterborough, New Hampshire. In this game, while we didn't require it, we did encourage teams to try using a line follower. And some teams chose to do that. We're honoring the top 3 scores with line followers for autonomous right now. In third place, with 28.67 seconds, Team 5265 Radical Impact from Portland, Maine. In second place, with 28.15 seconds, Team 6933 Architis from Bethel, Vermont. And in first place, with 15.3 seconds, Team 1991 The Dragons from Hartford, Connecticut. And now on to our most innovative solution awards. Starting with third place. This team visualized their path to success. Their approach to the challenge enabled them to course correct without deploying robot code by editing their path on the dashboard. This idea is so powerful that it is included in the upcoming WPI-Lib release. The third place most innovative solution award goes to Team 6762, the OSCATs from Hillsborough, New Hampshire. And the second place Most Innovative Solution Award. This team demonstrated the power of sensor fusion by combining a trinity of line sensors with predefined turns. The sum of these two techniques resulted in a unique and performant autonomous sequence. They used only arithmetic, not geometry, to solve the problem. The second place Most Innovative Solution Award goes to Team 6933 Architis from Bethel, Vermont. And now on to our Most Innovative Solution winner. This team used all of their senses. They were able to see the path through the fire and stop safely once back at the nest. Their robot program also listened carefully to information coming from their high-performance vision system to effectively determine the best way forward. No one was able to slay this dragon. The first place Most Innovative Solution Award goes to Team 1991, the Dragons from Hartford, Connecticut. And now it's time for the shortest combined time. In third place with 19.80 seconds, Team 195 Cyber Knights from Southington, Connecticut. In second place with 19.10 seconds, Team 1729 Team Inconceivable from Peterborough, New Hampshire. And in first place with 18.97 seconds, squeaking it in, Team 8167 Cognitives from Durham, Connecticut. Thank you to all the mentors and to the students for playing Color Conundrum. This has been a lot of fun, and we know it's also been a lot of work. Now, we'll still have 2 more challenges. Each of those will build on the previous skill set. But if you didn't participate in Color Conundrum, that is okay. You can still participate in the rest of the challenges. Thank you to all the teams, to the mentors, and to our judges from WPI and BAE Systems, to the amazing team at WPILib.org, to our print partners at Historic MapWorks and Turn One Graphics, to our sponsors BAE Systems, Eversource, and Titleist, and to New England First for making all of these challenges possible. Please tune in for the reveal of our next challenge, Frantic Fetch! Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the first of 2 New England First District Award shows for the 2021 season. I'm James Lockman, and joining me is Kelsey Attia. We'll be your hosts tonight as we reveal the teams and individuals who will be competing for the Woody Flowers Award, the Dean's List Award, and the Chairman's Award at the New England First District Championship.
While this year has been challenging, our teams have been showing amazing grit and determination as they work through their at-home challenges, nominate their fellow students for the Dean's List Award, and nominate their mentors for the Woody Flowers Awards. In addition to this, students have been busy at work preparing their chairman's presentations. We want to start tonight by recognizing the mentors who have been nominated by their teams for the Woody Flowers Award.
Many smart people are predicting that future careers and jobs will rapidly and continuously change. In my career, for example, most of the analytical methods used for engineering analysis have dramatically changed. Artificial intelligence is suddenly becoming a very powerful tool. It's even on the verge of becoming a tool designing tool. What happens when big data and AI become potential tool makers? What happens when natural language is applied to solid modeling and stress analysis? You might soon be able to say to your screen, design a bracket to hold this wheel, keep the deflection to less than 1 millimeter as the robot collides with a stiff wall at full speed. That time is near. So what will a STEM-trained person do? What will we offer to society so society will love us? It's not likely to be commonly applied technical analysis. However, uniquely human things like recognizing needs, being creative, acting on empathy, demonstrating leadership, designing beautiful things, those uniquely human characteristics will be even more valuable. So, those who understand the universe and understand themselves and society will be in a very powerful and satisfying position. That's good stuff.
Students nominate their mentors for this award, which recognizes an outstanding mentor who leads, inspires, teaches, and empowers their team using excellent communication skills. Congratulations to these mentors who will be competing for the Woody Flowers Finalist Award from New England to be presented in May.
And now on to the Dean's List District Championship level semifinalists. These students were nominated by their teams for their direct contributions and impact on others, exemplifying leadership and commitment on the team and in their community.
The winners of this award will compete for the District Championship Dean's List Award, which will be presented in May. Congratulations to the following Dean's List Championship level semifinalists.
Aislinn S. from Team 78.
Logan F. from Team 131.
Pranav R. from Team 177.
Siddharth M. from Team 177.
Ryan B. from Team 7438.
KB from Team 7462.
Varun C. from Team 178.
Ekaterina V. from Team 178.
Amanda F. from Team 2877.
Alexander W. from Team 6731.
Taylor D. from Team 195.
Caleb H. from Team 501.
Katie K. from Team 4905.
Jonathan M. from Team 6328.
Dia P. from Team 230.
Joey M. from Team 1071.
Carl G. from Team 3566.
Rachel W. from Team 8567.
Claudia P. from Team 1073.
Alex H. from Team 1073.
And now it's time to announce the district-level Chairman's Award winners. The Chairman's Award is the most prestigious award at FIRST, as it honors the team that best represents a model for other teams to emulate and best embodies the purpose and goals of FIRST.
The Chairman's Award is presented to the team judged to have the most significant and measurable impact of its partnerships among its participants and community over a sustained period, not just a single build season. The winners are able to demonstrate progress towards FIRST's mission of transforming our culture. The teams who have won the District Level Chairman's Award will compete for the District Championship Chairman's Award, which will be presented in May. Let's hear what the judges had to say about our district level winners.
This team looked at lockdown as an opportunity to blast off for new territory. From Mass First to Tech Kids, they relied on the lessons of First to inspire them. They also looked inward to celebrate team members' success by giving them MVP status. Plus, their innovation lab and university videos are out of this world. Congratulations to Team 4905 Andromeda 1 from Ayer Shirley, Massachusetts.
There is excitement in the air when this team is on scene. They have worked to develop a year-round organization that spans all levels of FIRST programs and beyond. With female-focused recruiting efforts and outreach that spans from the tennis court to the C Lab, this team soars. Congratulations to Team 78, Airstrike, from Newport, Rhode Island.
This team works with their local library to bring programs to the community. Many of the team members rose through the FIRST program ranks to get to this FRC team. During the pandemic, this team continued to support their community by printing ear savers, supporting the local food bank, and starting 12 days of outreach on social media. This team kept in mind the seniors in their local assisted living facility by sending handwritten cards to the residents during the lockdown. Congratulations to Team 195, the Cyber Knights of Southington, Connecticut.
This team has learned during the pandemic that online classes do work for not only the school, but for the team. They learned that you do not need to be in the same room to learn CAD. They want to give their teammates an opportunity to develop real-world experience in a fun, competitive atmosphere. In lieu of the annual Pie Bake fundraiser in the fall of 2020, you could have learned how to bake the perfect pie from this team's video. Congratulations to Team 467, the Colonials from Shrewsbury, Massachusetts.
This team has steered their school towards STEAM with new science classes, new computer classes, and more. They coordinate with Girls Who Code in an ongoing effort to close the gap in the number of women in the computer science field. This team recognized that third shift workers many times feel unappreciated and made it part of the team's mission to change that feeling. Their support around the world is felt by many through their partnerships with global foundations, improving lives and opportunities to women. This team is a force for change and a hope for the future. Congratulations to Team 3654, the Tech Tigers of Middletown, Connecticut.
There are teams that do, and there are teams that say they do. This team does and lives the FIRST lifestyle. Not looking for glory, they just get the job done. From making PPE to raising $98,000 for local STEM programs and scholarship programs. With everything this team has done, just not for their community, but for those 1,000 miles away, they are quite the force to be reckoned with. Congratulations to Team 1073, the Force team, from Hollis, New Hampshire.
When you can quickly adapt your program to being 100% virtual, you know you have a solid program. This team embraced the pandemic and grew the team and themselves to new heights. A program to load EV3 kits and iPads to help new FLL teams get started is only the beginning. This team soars with the best. Congratulations to Team 2168, the Aluminum Falcons from Groton, Connecticut.
No matter how bad the weather, this team can navigate it. STEM for girls by girls on the news? Done. Scale our content to make the biggest splash? Done. Put our first LEGO League knowledge in a box? Done. Mentoring and assisting 24 first LEGO League teams? Done. There is no challenge nor storm that these Storm Gears can't master. Congratulations to Team 5422, the Storm Gears, from Westford, Massachusetts.
The advantage this team has is it knows where it's coming from. Their foundation is strong, their roots flourish. As they grow, their branches collect knowledge and respect in the FIRST community. They are acutely aware of how difficult the FIRST life can be and work to make it easier on their fellow teams. With an FLL to FRC transition to even an FLL scrimmage out in the snow. From Open Alliance to Compass Alliance, this is a team that you want on your alliance. Congratulations to Team 6328, Mechanical Advantage from Littleton, Massachusetts.
Dean Kamen once said, "I don't use kids to build robots. I use robots to build kids." This team has taken that message to heart with their own twist, whether it's YouTube videos, First LEGO League mentoring, a scouting alliance, starting other FIRST teams, and a design alliance. This team knows how to make robots glamorous. This geeky team truly understands what it means to be a FIRST team. Congratulations to Team 1100, the T-Hawks from Northborough, Massachusetts.
Congratulations to our Chairman's Award winners and our Dean's List District Championship level semifinalists. These teams and students do need to prepare for a second round of interviews, so mentors, please check your emails for details.
In early May, we will be announcing the district championship winners, as well as district teams who have advanced to the semifinalist competition in the Infinite Recharge at-home challenges. We will also be announcing the district winners of the Game Design and Innovation challenges. Please be sure to join us for that broadcast.
And now, it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you the BAE Systems Minibot Challenge number 3, Frantic Fetch. Frantic Fetch pits you and your robot against a diabolical adversary. The golf ball. We've placed 3 golf balls on the field for you to fetch while dodging obstacles and racing against the clock. This is a timed challenge. Teams can submit 1 autonomous and 1 teleoperated entry. Teams must submit their code with their times. Teams must also record their runs during the designated period and then submit their times, code, and link to their video to our submission form. The designated recording period for challenge number 3, Frantic Fetch, is between 12:01 a.m. on May 2nd and 11:59 p.m. on May 3rd. All runs must be recorded during this time window and no submissions will be accepted before or after. Now, teams may submit only 1 set of runs per challenge. The runs do not need to be recorded with the same robot or on the same map. Teams are encouraged to try different solutions and then submit their best time for their autonomous and teleoperated runs. The course is laid out on the same mat as Color Conundrum, but this time we're using the green dots. You'll notice that there are green dots in squares and green dots in stars. You'll need to place a AA battery on all of the green dots and squares, and you'll need to place a golf ball on the 3 green dots in stars, and these are what you'll be frantically fetching. Robots will start in starting circle number 1. They exit across the blue line, head left to collect the first golf ball, and from there you'll need to drive back down and around the batteries, up to the second golf ball, and then down and around the batteries to the third golf ball, and then head for target zone 2. The run will end when the robot comes to rest in target zone 2. Every golf ball you successfully bring with you to target zone 2 will reduce your time by 3 seconds. You'll need to have control of the ball for it to score, so be sure to read the rules carefully. Like in Mondrian Madness and Color Conundrum, crossing black lines is a no-no, and that will earn you a 3-second penalty. Moving or tipping over batteries will also earn you a penalty. Now, to gather golf balls, you'll probably want to add some hardware to your robot. You can add whatever you like to the robot, but there are some limits. If you add motors, sensors, cameras, or other additional computing power, then it must be powered by the batteries on the Romy. While we have no size restrictions on the robot while on the course, the Romy frame must completely cover starting circle 1, and the attachments must fit within target zone 1 at the start of the match. And at the end of the match, the robot and its attachments must fit completely within target zone 2. As always, read the rules carefully. Now, let's take a look at an example. As we said, you got to make sure you cover up all the green circles with batteries before we get underway. And then also, if you check the rules, there's 1 more that needs to go on. It's going to go on that star right there, and Zeke will apply it just so. As in the other games, the robot must be in the correct starting position in order to start a run. It has to completely cover the starting circle, which we are doing, but it also has to fit within the confines of target zone 1. And you can see that we have put the robot in a position so that it is completely within target zone 1 before the match starts. As in other installments, I've got my trusty friend Zeke from Northern Force. Zeke, I have a couple of questions for you before we get going. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, first, have you divulged any of the secrets of Frantic Fetch to your teammates on 172 Northern Force?
No.
And secondly, are you on the Romy Minibot Challenge team for Team 172 Northern Force?
No.
All right, so with that, we are going to continue with our demonstration. There we go in 3, 2, 1. And he's off. Takes a turn, heads out of the starting circle, and collects the first golf ball. Now he is on his way to try and get the second one. Backing through, that robot kind of looks a little bit like a scorpion, maybe a lobster, and it's going for the second one. He has got it just so. That big Lego wheel thing on the front. Very effective in collecting the golf balls and ensuring that they do not fall out of the robot. Now moving up to collect the third one. Oh, and it almost makes it out of the arena, but stays in. And he's got it, and he's about to head home, and that will end the run. In addition to the times for the runs, we'll be looking at the robot code and also the design of your golf ball gathering solution. We'll also be looking at your videos for the team spirit and sponsors. So be sure to include some team spirit as well as your teams and sponsors logos on your robot and in your videos. So to recap, your task is to fetch 3 golf balls while dodging batteries in the shortest amount of time, autonomously and with a human driver. We'll be monitoring the Discord, and we'll hold office hours between now and May 22nd. If you discover a bug in the WPILib code, be sure and log an issue at our GitHub. We look forward to seeing your solutions, and as always, good luck.